live. Late night. We on here. We live. Ah, man. Life, we go through pain, go through struggle, go through adversity, setbacks. But the good thing, you know what the good thing is? Well, majority of the time is after you're able to go to sleep, lay down, get some rest, go to sleep. And the blessing is to get up and be able to wake up, right? That's the blessing. Go to sleep and being able to wake up. That's a blessing. So before we go to sleep, like any day, whatever time you go to sleep, just think about it. Like, what have I done today? What have I accomplished today? What makes today a great day? What was it about today? You know, try to be grateful about the day and understand what happens in the day, throughout the day, the choices and decisions on a daily process. Try to eliminate negative thoughts and acting out of desperation, stuff like that. But I'm just hopping on here, see what's going on, see who's on live, see who's up so late. Maybe we want to discuss talking about controlling your emotions. Controlling emotions and learning to deal with your emotions. And don't let your emotions get you down or drag you down to doing something that's forfeit of you. That's not like you. That's out of your character, right? Because in today's times, how time is, it can't happen, right? It can't happen. People are not controlling their emotions, and then they do choices and decisions that's not serving them, that's not benefiting them. And those choices and decisions can hurt in the long run, right? And some of these examples is I'm coming across news feed of all these different type of things that's going on. And it's unfortunately it's negative things, a lot of domestic violence, a lot of unaliving of domestic partners, unaliving of marital partners, unaliving of just people in general. And I don't know if it's because of, I don't know, the algorithm probably watched it a couple times, but for some reason all these news feeds it's constantly coming on my YouTube feed or even just the regular news channels about how these people are really losing their minds, right? So we're gonna come on here. We're gonna talk about controlling our emotions and learning how to control our emotions. Because from all the stories I've seen, from hearing police chief about the different circumstances, different situation, a lot of it boils down to people not able to control their emotions, and then they get a hold of a weapon. Unfortunately, it's a weapon that does massive harm at a rapid rate. They get their hands on. Bless you, the old lady. She's out here. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. What's she out here crossing the street for? I, will, I don't even want to go back and offer a ride, but the way things is nowadays, she probably think I'm up to something. She probably try to hurt me thinking I'm up to something, right? So, going back to some of the stories, it's just these fees of these stories, these domestic violence, these people acting out of the ordinary. Um, People feel threatened just because somebody accidentally brushed upon them and they end up getting some kind of stain on their clothes, and then they react and they get into an argument. The argument turns into a fight, and the fight ends up breaking out a weapon, which is a knife, and people get stabbed. I mean, in that story, nobody wasn't killed. Fortunately, nobody was killed or seriously hurt that much. But you got to think of stuff like that. Like, where's your emotions at? Over a little bit of stain, you're gonna just wild out over a stain. You just let it go by. Now, I think both parties end up being in the hospital, or one is arrested and while the other is in the hospital, something like that. But we got to think about it, right? We got to think about our emotions, and when oh, jeez, these roses, what kind of construction they doing? Hey, what's going on, Bryant Jones? Susan, what's going on? How y'all doing? Thank y'all for being on here. Up late, had to come to this discussion because there's some things that's been just happening in the world happening, locally happening, domestically happening, regionally. You just starting to see these things like mass shootings, like people bringing guns up in the church, shooting up in church, and these just wild things that's happening. So, just wanted to come on here real quick. Let's talk about getting our emotions in check, learn about controlling your emotions, because that's gonna be one of the big things in facing adversity in today's time, especially with technology, especially after post pandemic, after you know we kind of go through like a partial recession. So people are losing their jobs, people are losing their homes, people are losing their cars, all type of dynamics that's going at people right now, and some people do exactly not how to control their emotions over these things. So end up doing ill thoughts. And that's this another one that just popped up in my head. A teenage boy, I think it's just out of state of Florida. Teenage boy, I think he's about 14, 15 years old. I guess he wasn't happy with how his parenting style was. Maybe they took away his phone or his electronics or something. He was unable to do something. This young man gets upset and gets a gun. I don't know where he gets this tool from, and unalive both parents. 14 years old, I believe. 14 or 15 years old. Unalive both parents. Both parents left them for, at the age of 14. And you got to think about, like, where was his emotions at, right? What affected his emotions to let him go ahead and do this? The Rex wilding. Um, Rex, go to bed. Rex, go to bed with all that, man. I don't want to see all that on my feed. Um, Kai the Cat, what's going on? Kai the Cat, shout out to you. Thanks for being on here. I ain't even gonna be on here too long because I know what's up with this troll dude and these nasty comments and stuff like that. Come on now. Um, Even that right there run my emotions wrong. I'm trying to come on here and bring some light to some serious topic going on before somebody else, I don't know. Maybe this message can get to somebody before they end up doing something wrong. Like people are doing ill will to others. People are doing ill will to themselves, taking themselves out, taking others out, causing conflicts on family, friends, the whole region, society. Like right. So we have to be aware of those things that's going on. And I'm not going to be on here too long because it's nighttime and it's after 2 o'clock and where I live at, these streets, I mean, it is what it is, but you will have people wandering around trying to do ill will. So be blessed, Jay. Shout out to you, Jay. Appreciate that. Jesus saves, brother. Appreciate that. Need some of that positive love right now, right? Because even for me, myself, sometimes you go through different obstacles, different adversity. So your emotions rub the wrong way, and you do get them negative thoughts. Don't act like y'all don't get negative thoughts to your head, like a negative thought, like I don't know, negative thoughts. Period. Right. So just be aware of those. Be aware of the ill thoughts that might come into your mind, try to consume your mind, try to steal your thoughts and put negative thoughts and ill will into your mind. Right? We just gotta address emotions, right? Somebody says something the wrong way to you, don't react right away. Like try to even hear them out, right? And see where they're coming from. Maybe try to be some kind of have some kind of empathy or something like that to find out where they're coming from. Car the cat, stay blessed. Appreciate you. Um, Carter Cat, stay blessed. Appreciate that. Um, you're not supposed to have negative thoughts. You need to find the Lord. Eh, Magnificent Entertainment or Magnificent ENT. Appreciate that. You're not supposed to have negative thoughts. You need to find the Lord, and that's a good thing to find the Lord. But sometimes with things that's going on, like even people that's the most religious, you got people that's the most religious. I'm talking about we'll drop a verse on you, we'll drop a Bible verse on you, we'll send you a scripture and all this type of stuff. We'll talk about the Lord and Jesus and or Allah or Buddha or whatever you have you, and they'll come out and they'll do ill negative thoughts, ill negative things towards you or towards others even to the point where it's tough when they use. I hate when I can't even say hate because that's not a word that I like to use, right? But I dislike when people use religion and try to use religion towards benefiting themselves, especially in an ill way. Like, don't try to coerce people by using your religion and saying, "Oh, um, God would want you to help out," or you know, God has brought me to you in order to do this, this, and that. Nah, nah, leave God out of this, right? Don't try to use God and religion in order to extend your platform, extend your thoughts, extend your ideology, extend your personal beliefs, your personal opinions, and try to bring like the Lord or God or Jesus, Muhammad, prophets, whatever you have, you Buddha, into it. Instead, try to be more enlightened. Don't bring religion to people to try to persuade them, e- especially into doing negative things, right? Or you're using it as a negative way, right? Don't try to do that. But I'm about to get off this. I'm no shorty that live. She probably kind of scared, like, why this car parked up right there? But yeah, I'm about to get off this live. You know, thank y'all for being on here. Leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think about it. Control your emotions, right? What y'all thoughts? Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the subscribe. Appreciate everybody on here. Thank you for your time because your time is one of the most valuable assets. You didn't have to be on it. So once again, continue to be safe. Be aware. Be aware of your surroundings. Be aware of your emotions. Be aware of other people's emotions, and continue to live life to the best. 1% better each and every day. 1% each and every day. 1% better each and every day. And be grateful for the life that you live today, because you never know, it could be last, right? So peace and blessings, love, peace and honor, and continue to be great. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and thank you for your time. Peace out. Be safe.